Hello, happy Monday. Hey Barbosa, Swan Johnson, Sander643. Hey everybody. Ghostworks as well, I see. Hey everybody, welcome to chat. How's everybody doing on this Monday? Hopefully you guys' weekend was well. It's finally sun here. I think it's supposed to be like 14 degrees tomorrow. I'm super excited. Spring is finally coming, which, given this finally on time, so given this year has been a bit wonky to start with, I'd be happy for any amount of sun. I think Data Unavailable is going to join us in a little bit. Was going to join me in a little bit. We're going to start off solo today. So if you like the crew, the crew will be on a little bit later on. But we're going to start with playing the Conte di Cavour, which somehow they've covered to just Cavour. I don't understand. Again, Italian naming convention in this game is ridiculous. Why we have the Ducas are both named Duca. Actually, Abruzzi is just Abruzzi, so maybe not. I don't know. They're not using Count. So this is actually the Conte di Cavour class. And there's already one of these ships in the game. And that's actually interesting to look at. Hold on, let's do this first before we do. So this is the same class ship. So the Giulio Cesare is a Cavour class dreadnought. Notice that there's a distinct difference between the turret layout and everything. There was massive renovation of these ships in the 1930s. Man, the people on Discord are dumb. Well, people on Discord. People everywhere, man. People just gonna do what they're gonna do. But yeah, so this is after the refit, right? And the Cavour Conte di Cavour looked the same, basically as Giulio Cesare does here in game. This is the original dreadnought layout, and the biggest difference here is you have more guns. So they took out the center turret when they modernized the battleship. Now you have worse armor and everything else like that on the Cavour as opposed to the Cesare, and the artillery has changed, right? We don't have the... So these are the 320, the 1934 model, 320 millimeters, right? And the Cavour has 305 millimeter guns, so they're smaller guns and they're from 1909. So we have more guns, less caliber, less penetration, slightly worse armor scheme. Oh no, we'll see. We'll see what having more guns makes up. That's basically the advantage here. So I got this over the... and I haven't done anything with it yet, so let's make sure we have it fully upgraded. And let's see how it plays. Aiming systems mod. Because it's an Italian battleship. Anything that we can do to help with dispersion. Yeah, so I really have not played this at all. So we can watch it together here. Really know why I'm... whatever. And I can only run one flag on the Italian ships because we don't have the second flag yet. That'll come with the next patch. And let's see, what kind of camouflage do we want? I have some Regia Marina camouflages actually. Let's see what we got. We have 59 of them here. We'll run that. Looks kind of cool. Alright, off to the Cavour. More guns, more DACA. Yeah, but they're substantially worse guns, right? So, I mean, they are, if we look here, right, the AP shell damage is pretty low, 8100 because of their smaller caliber guns with less explosive filler, and 840 meters a second. Whereas we look here at the Cesare, and the Cesare is 9700 shell damage. So we have substantially more than 10%, more than 15% more max damage per shell. And quite a lot more penetration because these are much newer guns. We can play them back to back and compare them. Alright. Is the bot alive? Someone remind... Is the bot here? Come on, bot. Let's see if we can wake the bot up. Yeah, how's everybody's weekend though? Did you guys have an enjoyable weekend? Santa City got a... There you go. Alright, now the bot's alive. Santa City got a week off of school. Very nice. Boy, a lot of battleships right now. I bet a lot of people are playing these. If you've done any sort of playing on the mission so far, you probably have Cavour at this point, so I expect that we'll see a fair number of these. Your Discord server got raided. Danger of having a public Discord server. You have to manage it. Unfortunately. Alright, so there's a Cavor on the other team. We got another Cavor here. We got, yeah, a fair number of Cavors here. So let's do it. Your weekend was uneventful. Played a lot of games. I mean, yeah. Go outside, go for a run. And what else is there to do? Alright, welcome to 2021. Alright. What is my range on this? My range is 16.1. Decently stealthy though, so just like the Cesare, I'm stealthy. Hey Alan Block, how are you doing? You say this is gonna be good. Alright. Well, let's see. This is a very odd number of guns. So we have 13 guns. Definitely a unique approach. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if there's any other Dreadnought design that had 13 guns. It had 12 gun ships, 10 gun ships. I'm trying to think about a 13 gun Dreadnought. I don't know if there's another 13 gun Dreadnought. It's a very odd number. Just kind of want to be here between the A and the B cap. What I don't want to do is get stuck all the way up here. 14 guns. No, this is a 13 gun ship. So we've got 5, 5, and then 3 in the middle. Technically this wouldn't be Long Texas 2, this would be Long Texas 1 because it's the lead ship of the class. Cesare was a member of the Cavor class, not the name ship of the lead ship of the class. I bet this is a Borask, which is an A, given how quickly he got there. I don't think the Clemson would have gotten there that quickly. Also, I think our Montecuccoli is going to get obliterated here shortly. That was the Borask. How about that? Some say 13 is an unlucky number. I think that depends on cultures and stuff. Alright, we do have an Emil Baton here. I do want to help my Izyaslav. I don't want him to get, like, smacked. What is this Emil Baton doing? Montecuccoli is shooting. He's shooting, he's not shooting sap at the destroyer, he's shooting AP. He should be shooting sap at the destroyer. Some say you sin because you like cheese on pancake. I mean, cheese on pancake is a pretty... It depends on the type of pancake, right? But I mean... Wait, what is he doing? He's turning away into the... cheese on pancake's pretty common though, right? I mean, you... Like, Gruyere or something like that's pretty common on like, crepes and stuff, depending on what you count as pancake. What is the reload on these guns? 33 seconds. They have really punished these ships for having a high barrel count. Alright. I can't figure out what this guy's doing, so we're just gonna wait a second. I don't trust him. Yeah, our Montecuccoli who didn't know to shoot SAP at destroyers is dead in the shocking news of the day. Let's try to lead him enough here when he turns. I actually let him too much. 3 overpins. I thought it was a Baton, but he got his engine, he got citadeled by the Koenig maybe, and his engine went out, so he didn't actually accelerate all the way around the turn as fast as I thought he was going to. You can put a picture in the Discord. There's a food channel in the Discord. Put a picture in. Let's all look at it. But I don't think cheese on pancakes is a particularly unusual or controversial topic. I mean, depending on where you go in France, it's probably one of the primary toppings that you're gonna have. Alright, we have 2 alive destroyers. We should absolutely win this game. That Borask is not really a threat to me here. I see the thing as The hacker police are out in force. Uh-oh. Whatever will I do? That's a lot of guns. Let me try not to get hit by this gun good. My team shot by my gun good. Wow. The velocity's still pretty good on these guns, actually. I'm overleading everything. Yeah, pineapples don't belong on pizza. Put whatever you want on food. But pineapple on pizza does seem pretty controversial. Where's this Yahagi? He's just sort of like... okay, I don't understand how this... Okay, the Izyaslav just nuked the Corbeil with torpedoes. A shot by the Izyaslav. Can we go with our front guns? Can we kill the Betal? No, we left it with 800 HP. Alright, gun good, cut him off though. Alright, so now I still have 8 guns here. I used my front turrets, which was... This guy's very angry about getting torpedoed. I'm not really sure what to say about that. The monkeys are having serious discussion about pineapples and pizza. Yeah, it happens. People at low tiers get so angry about getting torpedoed. I'm not really sure what to think about that. Also, the Boras just dev struck our König. Did I lead properly on the Congo? There you go. See, that was 6 full pins, and it wasn't that much damage actually, because these guns are pretty low caliber. So even with 6 full pins, it's not a huge salvo. Whereas like even 6 full pins from the, if I was to land 6 pins from the Cesare, it would do a fair bit more damage. Alright, the Burrusque is dead. Do I dodge these? No. Ow. That was a Yahagi torpedo. Based on the amount of damage it was. And let's see if I get full pins again or if I can actually punch through the belt and citadel. I think I'm just gonna get full pins again. I mean that... Yeah, so these guns are... Also, sweet and spicy is like a... I mean, isn't that like an all-time combination? That was definitely a Yahagi torpedo, by the way, that hit me. That thing hurt. Alright, can we citadel this Congo? 4 more pins, so only 7k damage. Yeah, these guns just don't have the punch that the Cesare has. Which country do you need a timeout? I feel like that is a Southeast Asian country based on the feedback from Alan there. Yeah, I can't see myself going out of my way to play this ship when I have a Cesare in my port. Yeah, 5 full pins there. So that's a big number of guns, but I'm not sure they do anything. Oh no. What are you doing, Owl? Let me troll people in chat, not you. Yeah, but... I don't want you to do that. $11k? I mean, we're rocking up some damage here, but it's kind of... Ugh. This is not... Wow, that Congo is still alive. How is that Congo still alive? Please, someone kill this Congo. Oh, it's because our Hawkins is shooting AP at an angled battleship. Okay. Ow. I don't have great armor, by the way. In case you just noticed by that salvo from the Kaiser. Hey, Captain 1000. Recommended this and you've never seen one of my videos. You keep seeing me in your recommended. Well, maybe you like warship video games. Maybe you like naval history. I'm not sure. Welcome, by the way. That's front turrets only because I don't. Maybe you like World of Warships? Oh, I'm not gonna love this ship. I can just tell you that right now. The lack of oomph in the guns is pretty frustrating. I mean, it's probably reasonably modeled. There's a reason why they upgraded these ships and put the much heavier, newer guns on. A turret traverse speed is also not brilliant. That was a much better salvo. But I think whoa, there's a who torpedoed behind me? Yeah, I knew that was gonna go down there. Oh, that was the issue slot behind me. Yeah, I was trying to turn into it.
La corazzata nemica sta colando a picco.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, damage-wise, like 80k is not bad in a tier 5 game. You do like Naval History, but you're a War Thunder. Oh, we're playing War Thunder tomorrow. So I play a fair amount of War Thunder on stream here. So maybe it's War Thunder videos being recommended to you as well. I would say there's some hardcore owls perking up over here. If you like playing War Thunder, there's a whole bunch of people in my Discord that play War Thunder pretty regularly. So I don't know which War Thunder stuff you like to play. But War Thunder seems to be quite popular with people that watch this channel or are in the Discord. I'll put the Discord link here. You can join the Discord if you want to. It's open. Just agree to the rules. But I think Owl and some others are regularly in voice playing War Thunder. Mainly planes because you're welcome. Then you can watch me play. Mainly planes because I'm also terrible at tanks. I get bullied into playing tanks by the viewers of this channel, and then what I do is I play a tank and I hope to get enough spawn points so I can play an airplane. Oh, poor Viribus Unitas. Standing up, representing the Kaiser proudly. Not really actually representing the Kaiser proudly on the very edge of the map, but... well, poor guy. I feel bad every time I see a Viribus Unitas dying in this game. Yeah, and I think we played mostly top tier, well not necessarily top tier at this point now, but we played 8.7 and 9, I think 8.7 and, or 8.3 to 9.7 jets or whatever last stream. I think this stream on Tuesday is going to be more lower tier stuff, and probably a fair bit of ground, unfortunately. Okay, so Cavour. I don't know. This doesn't seem a special ship, unfortunately. Not when I have, so let's play Cesare right after this now, and we can compare them. And I actually think Cesare is just probably going to be a substantially better ship. Those guns just don't have a lot of oomph to them. Your hard stuck rank 4 in America in planes? I'm trying to think, what's in rank 4? What BR is that? Because normally I pay attention by BR. I'm still working on the final task here. Alright, so let's play Cesare. Where are you? So the advantage of this ship is just, it's just the guns are just better, honestly. I mean, that's the long and the short of it, right? This is the upgraded version. I'm intrigued. 4.36, so that's like P51H and F4U 4B and stuff like that. If I remember correctly. Yeah, Al. Yeah, Sanders. Hold on, wait a second. In Revenge. Oh, I can time Al out, yeah. Al, you're playing roulette now here. You time somebody out and I don't approve of it, I'm going to time you out. That's how it's going to work here. When I play Italian ships... you know his... one of his granddaughters lives somewhere in the United States. She's like a punk activist. His other granddaughter is like in parliament in Italy. So Like you think about it, but like there's a whole bunch of people that are related to these people, whether you know whether they wanted to or not, or whether it's like, who was your great grandfather? My great grandfather was dictator. Like, oh, it's an interesting family tree to go back to for sure. All right, so we're in Chazari. This is an up tier game, but I still guarantee we're gonna do more damage to these battleships than we were doing with the convoy. Just the guns just punch so much harder. This is a standard battle though. Here for.
Tutti ai posti di combattimento.
This ship is probably also it's not actually available widely anymore. The premium, the Chazari, and part of the reason is it's really actually pretty overpowered for tier 5. Cavour is probably more reasonable tier 5 battleship. This thing has a big oomph. Yeah, for you guys, somebody asked me in a PM. Yeah, I think Data is going to jump on later. Oh, I saw Captain join the Discord. Hello, welcome. Make sure in the rules page you click the green check and accept the rules. We do have the Visa spotting, but he's spotting the other side of the map, so hopefully this Fubuki kind of spots for me here. And Owl, if you write any bad jokes about Chazari in chat, coming for you. Okay. Only the Fuso spotted so far are battleships on that side, so I actually think most of their battleships are going to be on this side. What do they have? The Queen Elizabeth can hurt me. Queen Elizabeth has 15-inch guns and really can hurt me. I don't think the Doria, the Fuso... I'm not too worried about most of the other ones. I can tank pretty much that. It's the 15-inch guns on the Queen Elizabeth will absolutely smack me if I'm not smart. Can I salvo this? Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, let's see. New York, on the other hand, shouldn't be able to bow tank me. We'll shoot a little bit high and try to get into a superstructure, but I should do a substantial amount of damage to this New York. If we're accurate. Alright. So aiming a little short. He's pushing into that. Hopefully those shells land in his superstructure. Yeah, I got 2 pins. But see, even 2 pins is still 6,400. Like, it's just, you get so much more damage from the AP here. I mean, five pins from the Cavour, and I was getting barely more than that. Okay, that's not good. I guess I know where the Fujin is. This is who I'm worried about over here. I really... Oof, another 6,400. I really don't like the... Oh, it's the Cavour. He's shooting me with SAP, though. I don't want to get overcommitted here. I know there's a Königsberg coming right somewhere through this channel, and I don't want to get just, like, YOLO torpedoed. So we're just going to play safe for right now. Did I know that spaghetto is a singular form of spaghetti? I don't think that's true. Isn't spaghetti a singular noun? I also have faster reload on these guns, right? These are 3 seconds faster. Tactical beaching to get myself turned around. Let's see if we can punch through this Fuso here. I mean, this New York here. He's angled slightly away. I don't think... And I shot high just to make sure I get pins in case he turns more. I don't think... Yeah, I'm not going to get into a citadel from that angle. He's pretty hurt and puppy here now. This is going to be a tough game because we're getting obliterated. And I think this Fujin, our Icarus... Fujin is an absolute seal clubber ship, so... I really should go help my Icarus. I really should. I am detected. Someone has slipped in very close to my spotting range. Our Icarus is gunning him down, though. This Fujin's trying to only use his torpedoes, it looks like. Nice. Oh, I am... Ah, it's this Furitaka. Alright. Nice. Nice job, Icarus. He just took out the most dangerous ship on the enemy team. So, if you get rid of the Seal Clubber Deluxe, I am all for that. So now I don't have to worry about my flank collapsing and me getting torp brushed from over there. Ugh. That dispersion is not helpful. I still want to get turned around in this little narrow space here. Let's see. Tactical beaching was a success. Yeah, it was something like that. This is Operation Tactical Beaching, less of a success.
Incrociatore nemico affondato.
So the advantage running Cincinnati now is I get additional range by killing a ship. It's always useful to get a kill early on. Just shoot a low health cruiser or anything like that, because the extra range does come in value. Does become very helpful. All right, and the Dallas got blapped. I haven't seen this Königsberg. He was spotted here somewhere. I have not seen him. There's that New York we shot earlier. These guys are just like bunkered in over here. But you saw how much damage that one Citadel did. Like, having larger caliber guns in World Warship really does make a difference. It's not the end-all and be-all, but in general, I prefer within reason. I'm not a huge fan of the the dreadnoughts with just 1 billion guns that don't do a ton of damage. Part of the reason I don't love the French battleship line until the very end. Because the low caliber guns just do so little damage. It's not just that they don't have overmatch and other armor penetration stuff, it's that they actually just don't do a ton of damage. You don't have as much bursting charge in the shells. Hey, Data. Oh, I saw you. There you are. Jump on Discord if you want to. I don't know what to do. They have so many ships that are up here in this back corner. Oh, okay. Maybe not then. You can jump in Discord and just chat though, if World of Warships is unplayable still. Let's see here. Where's that Konevny? There he is. Hi, buddy. The other advantage is I'd rather have HE than SAP. I would just straight up rather have HE than SAP. HE can break modules. HE does more damage to destroyers. SAP, just really, Battleship SAP, since it's capped by caliber damage, the same as AP is, I just don't feel like it does a lot of, is all that effective against destroyers. Let's see, is he gonna stay in his smoke? What's he doing? I'm not sure this guy knows how smoke works.
Abbiamo affondato un cacciatorpediniere nemico.
Alright, yes. We killed a torpedo destroyer boat. Man. Oh, how is our Fubuki spotted? What is he doing? What is this Königsberg doing? I'm so confused by this game. This team is basically just sat behind an island the entire time, and then our Fubuki went by everybody. Let's see if we can dev strike the... Nah, he's angling away from us. I mean, it is a Königsberg. Maybe he drifts back to use his guns. No, that wasn't a great shot. If Agincourt, Rio de Janeiro, I mean, I'll play anything. Sultan Osman. It depends on the format that it comes in, obviously, like which tree they introduce it in, etc. But yeah, it could be pretty awesome. I would love for there to be South American battleships. Minas Gerais maybe or something like that would be cool as well. Any of the era of like the naval arms race in South America would be pretty cool. It's just an interesting part of naval history, so. Okay, how's the Andrea Doria? I need to sort of get safe here. I do have very, very good armor in this ship. The upgraded armor is much better than the armor that was on the Cavour. I'm just drifting towards this island here. I want to actually shoot over here. Come on, turrets. That was this. Hopefully that gets over, and actually I have enough lead. Nah. Hit the very back of his ship. It's the problem with standard battle too. It's such a sleepy way to play the game. Putzel Kutzel. Hello, greetings from Austria. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We have at least one German in the stream at the moment. Probably more, given how many Germans hang around this. I want to kill this Fushun. Oh, never mind. Arizona killed it for me. Nice job, Arizona. Alright, so they have no destroyers left alive. Our Fubuki's up here tormenting them. We should be able to clean this game up and win it, I think. These two battleships got pushed all the way back up there. I need to be smart, though. I don't want to expose myself just getting smacked from across the map when I wasn't paying attention. Like this Königsberg might be here. No. Is this New York just gone AFK? Oh, sure, what happened there? Do I have the Ovari Da? I don't know what that is. So probably no. Considering that I don't know what it is, I would say no. Alright, the Doria is coming here. I'm just going to stay angled into her. I should be able to pretty much handle anything that Doria sends at me. Where's the Doria? There it is. There's a little bit of a turtleback on these, but yeah. This ship handles so nicely. I was able to get a full salvo off and then still turn bow in and actually handle most of the AP at me. This is really just one of the best tier 5 premiums. Buenos dias. Hi, Winnie the Pooh. How are you? Welcome back. Oh, is he going to turn? Is he going to give me... He is. Let's angle again. We want these off our belt if possible. Yeah. That was a good trade. Whenever you're shooting battleships, though, you're going to have a bit of a trade. And Azure Lane, when Inti launches her strike, she always says Ovari Da. Okay. Why, though? I honestly, I do not know what happens in Azure Lane. How am I doing? I'm doing well. It's warm. Thank God, finally. Like, spring is finally arriving, so that's actually pretty nice. I think this New York went AFK. I think he was AFK. Ow. Man, that dude landed every single one of his rockets. The disadvantage of playing a tier 5 battleship, when you see tier 6 aircraft carriers, your anti-air doesn't do anything. This Königsberg is going to be... I should be able to smack him here from this range. So I'm just going to make sure all my turrets clear this rock. All right. There you go.
Abbiamo distrutto un incrociatore nemico.
Yeah, these guns are just way better than the guns on the Kavor. I mean, it's really actually no comparison. These guns just hit so much harder. The Kavor guns are... I can see that I'm going to struggle with some of the ships on this line if they are consistently low caliber guns. This battleship is... I mean, this carrier is back. I'll just angle away the Fuso. No reason for me to take extra damage. Yep. Absolutely no reason to take extra damage. It's standard battle. Look, it's kind of boring, but the best thing here to do is to separate off these battleships and fight them one by one, where we have like a 2v1 advantage. There's no chance. Whoa. Okay, that salvo didn't go anywhere where I wanted it to go. Yeah. Ouch. This carrier is... I'm just not shooting any planes down. This carrier is just coming back for more and more and more. How's my anti-aircraft doing? I still have most of my anti-aircraft guns. It just doesn't matter. Oh, I shot one down. Woohoo! Alright, we have the lead. They have to be aggressive. Their carrier can't do anything. I'm now back undetected because I'm stealthy. Let's see if we can punish the Fuso for sailing broadside to me now. I can use this rock to disappear again. That was a free salvo, so I'm not trading at all. Yeah. And again, same thing. These guns just punch a lot harder than the Kavor guns do. Any thoughts on Operation Downfall? I mean, it would have been horrific. That's for everyone involved. I mean, there was no... Realistically, there was probably no way the war in the Pacific was going to end without an awful, awful, atrocious amount of bloodshed. I mean, it probably would have been... I don't know. I mean, the reality is what when you talk about that, I mean, the Soviet and Allied campaigns towards Berlin in 1945 were also gruesomely costly. I mean, the war was over. It wasn't like there was going to be a any other outcome, and I mean, they were, I mean, really, really gruesomely costly campaigns. So, I don't know. Maybe you can say that would be roughly equivalent for Operation Downfall. Your record with number of planes shot down is in Cesare. That's... Oh, there's Kraken. This ship is so good. I mean, this is... I'm bottom tier in this game, right? I mean, it's only tier 5 and tier 6, but this ship is ridiculously good. Kavor is nowhere near as good as this ship. That's going to be the lesson of this. Which is fine. Kavor shouldn't be as strong as this ship because it's a tech tree ship and it would be disgusting if it was as... Like, this ship is kind of problematically strong. There's a reason why it's not very available anymore. Borderline OP. You say borderline because you love this ship, but borderline is not even... I mean... It's the best tier 5 battleship in the game. There you go. Confederate, Kraken, high caliber. That's the trifecta right there. Hey, Swan, you took a world history test. How was it? This is going to be a broadside Fuso at 10k. Can we citadel him? Let's see. Those look pretty good. Right underneath the engines. Nope. 5 full pins. I think we're going to finish at only 140-ish K damage. Only. We say only here. Yeah, it's probably good that they didn't use this refit for Kavor, given how powerful it is, but I hope nobody else gets sunk here. Fubuki, don't die. We will actually lose if our Fubuki dies. I'm gonna get another salvo off on this Fuso, though. Alright, so 138k. Not a bad game. Yeah, and I wasn't gonna die to those two battleships angled in. Cesare is way too tanky. That is the that's the achievement quadruple right there that you want to get. Cesare with Cincinnati is a mean combination. Yeah, I mean, Cesare is pretty broken ship. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's definitely better than Cavour, let's put it that way, after having played both of them back to back. Not just because of Kraken, I mean, that's kind of how the game plays out, but the guns just feel so much better. Cavour guns don't. Use a Japanese ship. We've been doing a lot of Italians. Okay, we'll play something Japanese. Keep the, you know who you are in chat. What have I not played recently that's Japanese? We play a lot of Japanese ships on stream. But 2 Leroy Jenkins. No, Japanese ships don't really work for Leroy Jenkins. You know what I'll play? I think we played it once on stream after the rework here. I'll play Shimakaze. With the standard, might basically default destroyer build. Do I have flags? Play Congo? Sure, I can play Congo if that's what everybody wants to see. I'll play the, here. Not only will I play Congo, I'll play the Congo with the Azure Lane camo for you. How about that? Oh god, this has Congo the commander on. I'm not doing that. This has Congo the ship commander on it as well. Gross. Alright, so it's recommended I do emergency. I don't know. I'd much rather have preventative maintenance. Oh, this is so tough that you have to... What you take first here with the battleship captains? Glowy boat. It's not Ajulan, you're right. This is Arpeggio of Blue Steel. I have 2 Congos. I don't need 2 Congos. So we'll dismiss this Congo and we will assign here. I'll play this Congo with the Congo captain. How about that? There you go. Will this make all of you guys happy here? This is the most Jap animation that Japanimation that I have played on stream here. Do I have signals? All right. Do I need to run the where is the Azure, not the Arpeggio? This is the Arpeggio flag. Okay, we'll even run that for you. We'll do the full. What did the bot do? It thinks you try to put a link in because you put a dot in it. All right, we'll do it. Here you go. Just for you guys. Just for loyal viewer Swan Johnson. Oh boy. This is embarrassing. Can't believe I'm doing this. This is blatant pandering. Ooh, we're top tier though. We could dunk on some Cavours. Let's do that. Thank you. You're welcome. Do I like Twitch or YouTube more? More people watch me on YouTube. So I have a much larger channel on YouTube for history and stuff like that, Captain. And And I moved the gaming stuff over to this channel recently. Data, can you link to my main channel here? But I do history videos on that channel. And I moved sort of like video gaming stuff and everything to a separate channel. So since more people know me from YouTube, then I just stream on YouTube as well. Yeah, there you go. Data linked it. That's my main channel. Well, whatever. That's my like history channel and stuff like that. And then all the gaming stuff is now moved to. At the start of the year, I moved all the video gaming, anything like that, to this channel. So this channel is pretty new actually, like just since January. I think I actually started this on January 1st. I think the first video went up on January 1st on this channel. Hello, Emile Baton. How are you? Oh man, I forgot how slow these turrets are, especially because I'm using a low skill captain. He was full turning here. Did we catch him? I don't know if I shot too far to the... I might even shot behind him. The ship is so fast. But I definitely either hit the bow or the stern there and got overpins. Man, he is just W keyed straight through the cap here. I wish I'd have smashed him because he's going to hurt our ships here. That's one of those where like you can actually really change a game with like a couple of early salvos. Like if I had citadeled him here earlier, like he's doing a lot of damage to my Königsberg and is taking the cap here. And if I had managed to like citadel him up, he'd be dead by now. So when you're a battleship, like getting a couple of big salvos matters a lot, especially early in games. Unfortunately, our Cavour on this side isn't a Cavour. Hasn't done anything to him. Can I shoot him here? Nope. I can now. I'm gonna kind of stay angled here. Ugh, only one hit. Thanks. I will need good luck, I think. Not playing particularly well so far to start this game. Oh, there's a broadside Peter the Great there as well. We're gonna get overrun on this side, so I'm gonna angle myself back and pull out, because we've definitely lost this side. Oh, thank you. This New Yorker's gonna help me. I think I may have caught the baton that time. No, I'm not leading him enough. There you go. The Cavour smashed him. Thank you for that. Let's see if we can get rid of him. That is it. Okay. The Königsberg killed him. Good. I think that was a decent salvo I got off too. Not sure what I want to do here. This isn't a great battleship for pushing. This is actually kind of the perfect range for me. Oh. Dante Alighieri. Hey Dante. Which level of hell are we going to? Only 2. There's a nice job by our class horn here. He didn't overcommit. Let us drive off the ships out of the cap a little bit, and then he went in. He has plenty of HP now still. That's actually pretty good destroyer play. Does he have last stand? He does. He's still moving. I wasn't sure if he was slowing to a stop or if he's still moving. Okay. He should die here shortly. Maybe our Königsberg will shoot him? Yes, nice job. Oh, our class 1 killed him. Nice job. Compliment.
私たちの艦隊が優勢だな。
Compliment the
霧
class
も
1.
甘く見られたものだ。
We played well there. War never changes. No, it doesn't. I cannot citadel a battleship today. I mean, that is a completely broadside New York. At that range, it was unable to citadel him. See if we can kill this Nicholas. I need to get like 3 hits here. Yeah, there you go. Told you.
敵駆逐艦を撃沈。
Now we'll be aggressive. I mean, Congo isn't very tanky, but this game is over. So, well played by this whole crew over here on our side. The class 1 and the Königsberg. I'll compliment the Königsberg in a second.
Good afternoon.
Hello, Data. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Thanks. How are you?
Did not enjoy cover war.
I'm not surprised.
Lots of guns, but they don't do anything.
That
Not-
describes the whole Italian line that we know so far. Pretty good, I think.
Yeah, not my favorite kind of battleship for sure. I mean, I did enjoy my Cesare game because that ship is.
Cesare is it's very own
これが
thing.
霧の戦い方
It's
だ。
not really connected to any Italian
No.
trade.
Man, I forget how fast the stinking turrets turn on Soviet battleships. Peter's
They actually don't turn fast on,
the lower
on
tier.
everything
Oh, he's,
until.
he just straight wants to ram me. Alright, never mind. I thought he was going to do the drive-by, but we'll take the damage instead. He threw away a full health battleship there for that. What is
He
my
could have
favorite?
easily dropped by you.
What is my favorite gun in terms of like naval guns or just in general?
勝利は目前だ。残りも蹴散らしてくれるわ。
Hello, Uncle Iro. How are you? Never used a Japanese ship before. Never interested you. Yeah. Some people kind of like some people play this game and only play specific countries, which makes total sense. To me, what you're interested. There's people that play just Royal Navy ships, so there's people that play just like Kriegsmarine and stuff like that. Data, for example, only plays Kriegsmarine. Isn't that correct, Data?
No, it's really not. It's really not. I play pretty much every
勝
nation.
利は目前
I
だ。
just don't play
残り
carriers.
も蹴散らしてくれるわ。
What is my favorite plane? I love Corsairs. I think Corsairs are awesome. Like Corsairs is just an awesome plane, and I love Focke-Wulfs. FW190s, especially like the Doras, like the long-nosed ones, are just cool ships. Or cool planes. These low-tier battleship games, you just like if you just have decent positioning, like kind of at the edge of concealment towards the back of the cap, you end up doing so much damage because everybody gives you opportunities to shoot. It's very different meta than it is at high tiers. At high tiers, you just get farmed. If you were where I was in the Congo in this game at like tier 8, 9, 10, you just get farmed by like high DPM cruisers. Are you gonna join Data or is
No use.
Warships ping is
It's telecom and it's still at average 220.
what is going on with that?
It seems to be a common problem. The German forum section is
Really?
having quite a lot of that. Yes, I just don't get how it just appeared after the patch. It's curious.
Some kind of, I mean, especially because the primary data center is in Paris, I think, right? That we play off of. So I wonder if it's some kind
No,
of.
I think it's in Amsterdam.
Is it Amsterdam?
At least for Germany,
I mean, let me check here.
if
And
I'm
see.
not completely mistaken.
Where am I connected to then? Let me see. Well, let's check and see. What type of ship do I prefer? Battleship, cruiser, etc. I think most of my games are in cruisers. Actually, I'd have to look up my stats. Let's look. Let's see. I kind of play everything. I play less destroyers because it's just high stress. Though I don't dislike playing them. But if I look at my statistics here, where's my account? This is slow. Summary. So
It's slow. It is very slow.
I've played 3,381 games in battleships and 3,728 games in cruisers. So probably cruisers and battleships roughly the same, and then fewer in destroyers. Just like I said, destroyers are higher stress gameplay for I find. You have to pay a lot of attention and constantly be active. So I probably play destroyers less than the rest of them.
They are actually very high stress, yes.
I've played more games in Japan than in any other. Japan, and then Soviets, USA, and Germany, kind of the next three. But that's just because the Japanese and the American ships were the only ones at the beginning of the game. So, like, I for whatever reason, ground up the Japanese lines first, and it took a lot longer to grind at that time. So, yeah. I've played 9,338 games now. 16 draws. Back in the day, the draws were a lot more common. Destroyer main. I mean, we can play a destroyer game. I'll play, I have a new destroyer, actually. I just got the tier 10 Pan-Asian destroyer, Yu Yang. We can play Yu Yang. So Yu Yang was a Sumner class destroyer, an American Sumner class destroyer that was sold to the Republic of China after the Korean War, I think. There were so many Fletchers and Gearings and Sumners that were sold around the world, like, just gobs of them, especially Fletchers. Fletchers are popping up in every corner of the world until like. Last Fletcher was out of service in like 2000 something. It was in the Mexican Navy.
Surf for an eternity. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh.
This matchmaking. There's a lot of unfun things in this matchmaking. Let's see. The Des Moines I'm actually not that worried about. It's the Petro. There's a longer range radar. Sorry, guys.
I checked the Wargaming wiki. Says that there are 2 EU servers actually.
Okay.
And we are probably not on the same, like, connected to the same. Although I don't know. Because one is in Bavaria and one is in Amsterdam.
I assume I'm connected to the Bavarian one then.
I would assume that, yes. And I'm probably connected to the one in Amsterdam.
Okay.
Although this is like for whole Wargaming, I don't know if there is a difference.
Battle of Mers El Kabir. Do I think the French or the British were in the wrong? I mean, looking back at it, the British were. I mean, but not knowing how it would play out, right? It's hard to argue with the British attempting to neutralize that much surface, fleet power like they did at Mers El Kabir. I mean, it was difficult to determine there at the time exactly what would happen with the Vichy ships. Like, would they? How exactly the Vichy government would function? In the end, the Vichy government was basically sort of like Franco's Spain, right? They were allied with the Germans, but largely stayed out of it, and didn't really dedicate any military forces. But at the time.
They tried to protect the colonies, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Like, the Vietnam War pretty much originated in the whole World War II, France being not a...
Yeah, so 6 inch of the Vichy government.
Yeah.
That's the thing to remember with the Vichy government, was it was actually fairly independent. I mean, it was obviously propped up by it existed because of the Nazis, but there was a large conservative element in French society and the French military. I mean, fascism wasn't like just located just to Italians in Germany. I mean, you had fascists in the UK and in the US, and you had them everywhere. So you know, the idea that sort of like ultra-conservative fascist sympathizers would have some influence in France and want to establish their own government is not sort of out of the... Shouldn't have been a surprise. God, look at that Petro accuracy. That's the thing, too. The railguns from the Petro are really annoying. What DD got pushed out of the cap here? It looks like hollow... Wait, those are slow, though. That looks like Shimakaze torps. That is Shimakaze torps. The Richthofen says his ping is through the roof. Maybe he's German.
Possibly.
Let's find out. That is definitely a Shima who strolled through the cap and then...
Yo.
But look at this curve first. This is the problem. You just can't push in a battleship. Just doesn't matter. There's not enough armor. The CV focus is too good.
Absolutely.
You just cannot push in this current meta at all. There's nothing you can do about this.
The first battleship to push is very likely the first battleship to die.
Stream seems a bit empty today. Monday is always the slowest day on the stream. Don't know what it is. Thursday is always the busiest day on the stream, and Monday is always the slowest day. Monday has like half the viewership the rest of the days. Don't know why. And Thursday is always the busiest one. Seems to be just the nature of the beast. So Richthofen is still looking for me, but I am long gone, buddy. What I'm worried about, though, is figuring... The problem is nobody on this side has anything to shoot other than me. Yeah, we gotta smoke. I have no choice but to smoke.
Smoke generator started.
So that Petro's gonna radar, but at least I'll break plane spotting. Now the Petro's gonna radar, but he's backing up because he knows torpedoes are coming. Actually, to tell you the truth, this CV is actually not hunting me at all. There's the Petro radar, but I already broke... Yeah, good. Alright, now the Petro radar is gonna... Yeah, the Petro radar is out, and we broke contain. Okay. Now I know that there's a Shima over here, though. That's what I'm worried about. What if I caught the Thunderer? That Thunderer was sliding around behind. I wonder if these torpedoes will catch the Thunder. Monday is the suck. Yeah, I really don't know what it is. Mondays, I mean, like, even some, like, stream regulars and stuff don't pop up on Mondays. Just what it is. People are busy on Mondays. Week has started, school, whatever. Where is the Shimakaze doing? Oh, I did land 2. That was the Thunder. I hit the Thunder with 3 torps. Ouch. And these are Yu Yang torps. You saw that. It was almost 40k damage. Oh, let's go hunt the Shima. He's alone. He does not have the Petro assistance. And that Thunder is a hurting puppy. He's probably going to be a little less greedy now. So the deep water torps on the... Yep, there he is. He's got to be very close. There he is. What on earth was that dispersion? Did you see that? Alright, I know he doesn't have torps now. Man, I got dunked on by that carrier, though. So I have most of my firepower in the front of my ship here, so it's actually behooves me to stay and keep as narrow a target as possible. There's nobody over here to help me. I'm actually going to lose this because the CV just clopped me so hard.
The ship is on fire.
Oh, yeah, nothing I can do here. I should have disengaged. Yeah. I should have disengaged there and not chased the Shima down.
You were a bit stubborn.
Yeah, I was. I wanted to gun down the Shima. Unfortunately, I got absolutely smacked by the carry. That first rocket salvo, after I ate the first rocket salvo, I should have just hit the smoke and disengaged.
And Shima slaps with the guns. Let's be honest, Shima really isn't defenseless.
No, Shima guns are quite good. I mean, I can win the gunfight against Shima, but it's like, I mean, I'm gonna win closer trade.
You will win a 1v1, but this wasn't one.
No, as soon as I got smacked, I should have gone away. Is Yu Yang a gearing or summoner? Summoner.
Yeah.
Modified with the World of Warships Pan-Asian special feature of deep water torpedoes that do an awful lot of damage to capital ships, but don't hit destroyers at all. So, I don't know. It's kind of, you can also mount a radar on Yu Yang, which you can't do on the gearing in the game. Which was its gimmick for a while. But they've nerfed it in a lot of other ways. It's pretty poor tier 10 destroyer at this point. This camo is awesome, by the way. On the Yamato, do you see this data?
Is that the gold league?
It is. Right? It is. Look at that. It looks.
That is actually.
That is sweet.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. If I'd have known it was going to look this good in game, maybe I would have ground out gold league a little bit better. That is spectacular. Because it looks way less cheesy than the silver one does. That just looks phenomenal.
I might actually bother with grinding ranked if I can. If I
could get that now. I mean, I have my. I mean, I'd rather have the flags, the pirate flag like I have, which they've gotten away with now because that's like a thing you can't get anymore. It's kind of cool to have, but this is pretty sweet. Not gonna lie.
I have my own unique flag that is super rare by now.
What's that? It does look kind of Bronze Ghost Works, yeah.
Let me tell you. I always forget the name. And I'm not in the game right now.
Alright. What are we gonna play here? Let's see. So I played a couple of Italian ships. We played Cesare and Cavour. Cavour. Not a huge fan at all. I need to play Gepard actually, because I'm grinding this line. This is one of the few lines I don't have to tier 10, so I'm gonna play Gepard. Speedy French boy. The speedy baguette launcher.
I have the NA and EU community flag, which was originally given out in May 2017. It was originally for a model ship contest.
Yeah, I remember that. That was back in the day.
But I got it for like when they had the COTS prediction contest, and I got it from there. Like I won. I had the correct predictions, and the winners got that.
Yeah. Uncle Eero said earlier.
You never see it.
He said Uncle Eero said earlier in chat. He said that shame the French Navy saw such minimal action in the war. Yeah, they had some cool. They have some really cool ships. I mean, they and the Italians had similar design philosophies. So you had the both of them were very committed to high-speed ships. It would have been interesting if the French Navy had been able to be more involved in the Atlantic for sure. Realistically, I think though the French Navy being like, if France had stayed in the war longer, I think that you would have seen the French Navy taking a lot of the responsibility from the Royal Navy in the Mediterranean. The Royal Navy wouldn't have been stretched as thin as they were in, say, 41-ish, when the Royal Navy was stretched incredibly thin. Owl is back. There's a Westeros here. I see you want to challenge the Gepard. I actually don't know that he wants to challenge me, but he may not have a choice. See if we can reload booster him. So using this island here is letting me get closer to the Westeros. What I want to do is I want to get, when I come out, I want him to be spotted, I don't want to be able to use my full reload booster on him almost immediately. Like, I do not want to have to spend time trying to find Vestals while I'm spotted. So by doing this, hopefully he's deeper in the cap than he was. See, let's hit the speed boost. There he is. Yep. And he can't get hidden from me. Oh, this is the problem with these turrets. I swear I need like battleship captain skills. Enough with the carriers dropping me while I'm trying to kill destroyers. Please? That wasn't good. That was a nice shot by the carrier, though. That was an incredibly nice shot by the carrier. I hate these French ships, by the way. Ugh. I just do not click with these destroyers at all. I did not think he was good. He had torpedo planes and he was flying over me. I thought for sure he wasn't going to try to drop me. And those two were perfect. I was just caught. I need some WD-40. Yeah, you can't... the one problem with like Gepard is you can't maneuver and shoot. So if you've committed, you've committed. Like if you've hit the reload booster button, you can't start turning. That was a really fast big F. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm not playing French DDs. That's not my style of DD play.
I think I'll enjoy the high tier ones, but the middle tier ones are just kind of rough. Like,
no, I'm not for the open water gunboating.
Mogador or Kleber. How do I spec my time BBs? I'll show you. Mogador or Kleber, I don't really have an issue with. I don't know. Like playing the higher tier ones. So let's see. What's my captain look like here? So I'm using Cincinnati. I'm using the... While I can still move them to all the... Because these ships are in like special ship status right now, so I can move Cincinnati around. But pretty standard battleship build. I'm running Gunfeeder because I want to be able to change between SAP and AP. But honestly, to tell you the truth, I would... And Cincinnati's Gunfeeder is boosted as well. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure it's worth it because I'm never using the SAP. It's kind of... Yeah. Priority target, and then the defensive skills, right? So basics of survivability, concealment expert, fire prevention, and then I'm running the grease the gears. So what I could do is I could take off grease the gears and adrenaline rush, and I could run Deadeye. But right now, because these are lower tier battleships, I'm not running Deadeye. You don't fight very often with Deadeyes in use. I think for the higher tier ships, I will almost certainly do that because Deadeye is just so disgustingly good. God, I gotta get that taste out of my mouth. That was a terrible game.
Yeah, no use in me playing.
Is it really that bad?
Check our channel on your server. I posted ping plotter.
All right. I'm gonna play Heisen. Let's play Heisen.
And it's quite obvious that it's not like wargaming related directly.
Yeah. Oh boy, it is. Yeah, that looks miserable. So it's just World of Warships that you can't get to?
Yeah, just World of Warships. It's really only that game.
Would be interesting if they add a night battle mode where you can use star shells. Yes, and more interesting if the Italian ships wouldn't have star shells. They would just sail around blind.
We don't do night battles. Why are we here? How did this happen?
And then a Queen Elizabeth class battleship would pop up about 5 kilometers away and smack you.
I mean, we once had Operation Cherry Blossom, which was in a night setting.
It was awesome. That was by far the best operation. And it did have star shells.
It was actually the most interesting operation, yes.
Yeah.
The best operation to play and grind was Navai.
Okay. Yeah.
But Cherry Blossom, yeah.
I
think I grinded Cleveland just in Navai, and Kronstadt for XP.
Long time. Why not play actual Texas? Okay. Actually, we'll do that next. I'll play actual Texas. We'll play Texas next. Yeah, by the way, if you guys are watching the video, if you could give it a like, that would be awesome. We got 30 likes on Thursday, by the way. That's, I think, our record.
Thursday was really good.
Yeah, Thursdays are always the best day, so.
Yeah.
Or best day. It's like when the most people watch. This is such a weird looking ship. It's like an arrowhead shape with that big flat.
I don't get the rear deck. Why is it extended like that? It looks stupid.
It does look a little bit weird, doesn't it?
Yes, I don't get it. Why?
Oh no. Yeah, Ghostworks. Yeah, Matapon was Operation Spank Italian Navy in the Dark. Yes, that is. That sounds kind of weirdly dirty, but that's exactly what it was. I think someone's using a non Quartz or QWERTY keyboard here. That's Hungarian. Okay, that makes sense. Still can't believe how the Japanese got beaten off at the Battle of Samar. I mean, it makes sense. You have to remember that the Japanese had spent 2 years at that point just getting obliterated by American naval air power. So to the point where their surface commanders were just terrified of American naval air power. So they saw a carrier and they saw planes, and it didn't really matter to them that it was I don't know. I mean, they were to some extent the trauma of being just chased all over the South Pacific by American fast carrier groups had probably set in to the extent where the surface ships, they saw a carrier, they saw carrier, planes, and they were just nope.
And you really can't understate the role the destroyer escorts and the pilots played.
Yep, absolutely.
Or they attacked again and again even without ammunition.
Yeah.
And they just came in again, dropping everything they had. If we get another Fletcher, I really want the USS Johnson in the game.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be awesome.
Hey
kid,
just
how are you doing,
name.
man?
Come on.
Welcome. God, the range on this ship is just... It's so frustrating. There's a Lepanto. He just disappeared into a smoke. Now, the problem is going to be with the Lepanto, because his smoke firing penalty is so big that if he fires from his smoke, he's going to get spotted by this Osterjotland. So his smoke is not useful for much other than, I guess, not taking that salvo right there. There's a lion here.
It's really defensive tool. It allows you to do the normal death turns when you have to show broadside, but otherwise...
I think that's basically all it's useful for.
Uh,
They shot behind that lion? No, I mean, that was a decent salvo. Not a great salvo, but a decent salvo. Oh, boy. If I'd have known that Uhtred was going to come out here in his Siegfried, though, I would have saved my salvo. Good lord. What are you doing, my man? That is ballsy. Of course, there's no one here to punish you for it. Oh, no. There's a sign there that says no battleships for a reason, guys. That Siegfried is actually in a kind of annoying position now. His Hydro is going to control such space there. I really wish I'd have saved my cell. I could have popped him for 20-25k there when he came around.
Yeah, not really possible to dig him out without a CV.
No, it's going to be really difficult to get rid of him now. Ouch, that Lepanto just got smacked. Who was that hit him? Asas. Oh, he's going to go ahead and just suicide, though. I don't really know what he's doing. The Siegfried, look. Okay, that Riga is kiting away.
But why? Why would you do that? He got in a good position.
I don't know. He got greedy.
I can't remember what torps. Yes, 6, 8? I don't know.
Seattle got safe. that said that I could shoot over that hill to the Seattle, but it wasn't accurate. Who are those torpedoes by? Ooh. I don't know who those torpedoes were from, but that hurt.
Black. They were black.
Yeah, I think they were black torpedoes.
Slow sea mines.
Slow sea mines that do a ton of damage, so black torpedoes. And this Seattle's in a really good position now. Their cruisers got excellent positioning around this cap here. I'm gonna have to try to disengage here. Hopefully no fires. Ouch. No big Palmer salvos. No fires, no fires, no fires, no fires, no fires. Alright. I'm gonna have to wait for my heal now. I'm just gonna go ahead and disengage. Yeah, eating those 3 torpedoes was absolutely no fun. Because the cap hadn't been capped, I didn't realize that the destroyer had put himself in there. I mean, bringing radar ships to a night battle is the proven method of winning night battles. I mean, that was how the U.S. basically reclaimed the night from the Japanese, was by mastering radar tactics. Arleigh Burke and I guess Arleigh Burke, not Burke. They worked a lot on destroyer tactics using radar and became highly effective at it. Okay, so we just need to wait for these guys to push through. That's the plan here.
Yeah, taking that night battle edge of the Japanese was crucial.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if I get set on fire, I can also repair it. I use this island here to hide myself and get myself free. I need to basically just sit this out and repair as much as I can. Man, losing an extra heal is a big loss here.
Oh yeah, that definitely cuts into survivability. But it's so expensive to just, like, for that one here, 4 points. And if it's a quick battle...
These guys need to push here. They need they can't just get stopped by one block. We're getting nothing out of our Seattle here.
A has to, like, the team at A has to push through.
Yeah, they have to actually push through here. But they're not.
There's no use in them staying in that position. They have to go through.
No,
and
I mean, I need to get my heal up here. I'm disappointed I didn't smack that Siegfried. I kind of lost my good positioning. And I actually let him sort of force me out of good positioning as well. Seattle's... No, he needed to be... the Seattle can't read his range here on the minimap. He needed to be close enough to actually spot the enemy Seattle with his radar. Alright, so we have basically gotten our heal back. I mean, this is the maximum amount of healing I'm going to get now in this game. We're not pushing through. These guys are not pushing through.
Nope.
This is going to be rough. Because I can't push anymore. Yeah, Kurita had Musashi destroyed by American air power, right? A devastating display of American air power. And yeah, he was... he didn't want to lose the ship again.
Imagine losing Yamato and Musashi on the same mission. That would have been... it would have been really devastating.
I mean...
Especially to the moment.
Yeah. And I mean, I do think... It is... God, this black, like... No one's hunting the black over here. I can't do it, but the Seattle... this is so frustrating. Not really sure. Like I want to help push this at this point. Maybe I can pop this Izumo. I mean, anything to just... Like, these guys are literally just getting farmed down by a black, which is kind of embarrassing, but that's what's happening over here. It's so hard to push in this meta, though, especially if you don't have a radar cruiser Okay, the Lepanto died over here. This is the same thing's happening to them over here.
The Z really had some impact over there.
Yeah, he did.
Oh. Your flank will be compromised. This is tough.
Not having these guys push is just devastating, though. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to shoot a Bawa Ibuki. I mean, a Bawa Izumo. I kind of was hoping that I could see the... I don't know what our Seattle's been doing here. Oh, there you go. Alright, he's actually finally pushing forward. You don't like the this Heisen camo? Eh. I mean, it's the Dockyard one. It's worth using just for the... I don't know. I'm happy to always have unique camo.
Regular perma camo looks good, I have to say, on Heisen. Or Heisen, I have no idea.
There it is. Now, can he kill the black?
This might have been too late, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it was probably.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I mean, he needs... honestly, at this point, he has to chase him, not let him escape here like this.
Yeah. He has to aggressively push and kill. Although the black should have been dead, like there are 4 ships able to shoot him. I'm surprised he didn't dead yet.
Oh, no. I mean, well played by this black, by the way. I mean, I'm not gonna... He's stuffed a whole push here on this side, but Jesus. Ouch. Poor Lion. Lion is such a bad shape. Yeah, one of the destroyer escorts was shooting star shells because they ran out of regular shells. Okay, the Azumo's gonna die here now. Okay. Seattle's gotta push with the Hydra. Just push with the Hydra. Hopefully that salvo gets over the hillside. And he dies, because I'm low health. Part of it is our Musashi can't shoot. That's the...
I'm surprised that Izumo isn't dead yet.
Yeah, the Musashi didn't aim very well. He's burning death though, okay, so I'm not gonna waste a salvo on him. The problem with having such slow reloading guns is that you really are punished for wasting salvos. Okay. Now let's see if we can smack the Siegfried. I think it's too late though.
Your flank is compromised. I'm not sure the Ostjotland can actually delay them enough. They can just move away from him. This took way too long.
Yep. Siegfried's...
And this black is still not dead, which is amazing.
Yeah, I know. Siegfried's turtleback, by the way, is not great, in case you just noticed that there. It's this huge problem.
It's useless against BBs.
Yep.
All cruiser turtlebacks are useless against BBs.
Yep. Alright, the Z is going down, though. He got caught out, maybe by a Palmer and Hydro? Is that what caught him out? Oh, he didn't die. Oh, these 2 destroyers are both still alive with very low health. Who shot me there? That wasn't the Lion. Is it the Palmer? It was the Palmer. So, I really hope that our ships actually push through here now. I mean, I still think we can win this game. I mean, the fact that both of their DDs are super low does help us here. 1 or 2 good salvos on these cruisers. Let's see if I can smack maybe the Brindisi here. The Riga. No, Riga's just kiting away. This Riga's been pretty useless in this game for them. I may have caught the Brindisi there. Did you see him? Like, he's slightly turning away. Which made him broadside of me. He didn't see me. Oh, I wonder if I was... I wonder if I didn't lead him enough there. Our ship is so dang fast. Samuel B. Roberts is Small Boy Johnson. Yes. He's gonna turn away. Please, dispersion, save me. By having one random shell go the wrong way. No, okay, he died to the Drake. Good. No, 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 no. That 500 HP Zed killed him. Oh, that's so frustrating. It's so frustrating when a ship that should be dead is like able to is this guy gonna turn? Let's see if he continues his turn here. Look at these. That one black is still wreaking havoc over there. There you go. I did catch him turning. Oh, there's the Palmer. That's an accident. That is not good. I didn't know you were there. Ouch. And I have no heal, no way of repairing any of this damage. Yeah, I gotta put that fire out, and I need to get safe from the Palmer. I should be out of his secondary range here shortly. I don't have any heals, so I can't really take any fire damage. Alright. I caught the Riga turning twice. You remember reading about the Japanese battleships fired AP at the escort carriers? Okay, just please focus down this guy. I'll see if I can deal with the Riga here. I don't know who's the Osterjotland is still spotting the Riga, I think. That's what's happening here. Stay disengaged from the Palmer. I don't want to be close. There's a lot of shells, so hopefully just we get some... Oh, it bounced. Have to love Soviet heavy cruiser armor. By the way, mad respect to these two destroyers. They're in a division here. These guys, I can't believe they're still doing this while having basically no HP, but... Oh, the Iowa killed him. Good.
Much obliged. Attention, I need help.
See if we can get the Osterjotland to come to B. Somehow that Drake was unable to kill. We didn't get any more damage on that Zed. Okay, those shells did make it over. If we can kill off the Palmer. Oh, we have to be able to bully these DDs sooner or later. No, 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 don't shoot me. There he is, 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 there he is. Shoot him, Osterjotland, shoot him.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Don't get clipped by that. Okay. I think we win now. I've got 500 HP. So now I'm the 500 HP ship. I'm gonna die the next time I'm shot at, but let's see if I can get off a good salvo here. How effective depth charges on a battleship? Probably not very. I mean... I mean, I guess you'd hope for like some superstructure damage, kill some crew or something, anti-aircraft guns, stuff like that. But I mean, the reality is that, you know, a battleship's armored deck, unlike World of Warships, you could sort of burn a ship down by just burning the superstructure. Like, not really a thing that would have happened in real life. Yeah, that Z-46 played really well. The black played really well. That whole division played really well. So I'm keeping it max range here. I'm just going to make it hard for the Palmer and getting focused on. I just want to keep putting pressure on him. Man, I cannot do a lot of damage, though. We have the points lead, so I just need to not die now. Okay. Yeah, let me go dark. Yep, there you go. I'm unspotted. I'm not going to shoot again. Well, I'll shoot after I see him fire. No, he's dead. Okay, we won. Whew, what a brutal game. That black Jeez, look at that black. Still got to kill again. Those guys had a fantastic game, man. That division really tried hard to carry. That's one of those where you don't understand how you didn't win it. Those two destroyers both had phenomenal games.
I'm amazed you're still alive.
Yeah. After I ate those torps early on, I got caught by surprise. Hey, Cheshire, how are you doing? Welcome. Who's ever late to the stream? No one's ever late. You just show up when you can show up. That's the rules. I don't love these guns. I just rather play Musashi, honestly. I don't know. It's not a bad ship. It's a tier 9 premium battleship. I mean, that's awesome, but I have Musashi, so. These guys were really good. That black player was excellent. I don't know how he avoided everybody and stayed alive. Yeah, they're all pretty good players. This clan's pretty good players. Yeah, I complimented both destroyers. Those guys played really well. They nearly won that game. Their team did not want to win that game, but those guys nearly pulled it out. Wait, we won the Gepard game? We won that Gepard game that I suicided in. Gotta love that. Several near misses ruptured hull, but you're talking about against a battleship, Canadian. Well, the original question was talking about against a battleship. I don't think a depth charge is going to do much damage to, you know, a heavily armored battleship. It's a little bit different than a smaller ship. All right, so I said I would play Texas, the original Texas, OG Texas. Where is my Texas? I have Texas and Oklahoma, by the way. I don't know how many people have Oklahoma who did that campaign to do it, but I have. Where is my Texas?
I mean, I have Oklahoma, but I haven't played it.
I played it
from once for Cole.
I played it once as well. Put Halsey on it.
Honestly, it's focus.
Oh yeah, Oklahoma, but Oklahoma with Deadeye. Because it's my Halsey captain. French DDs low tier are terrible on consoles. Slow, yeah, I mean they don't seem great on. What annoys me is the bad turret traverse, which basically locks you into like rail, like sailing like a rail to try to use your guns, especially when you have reload booster up. No one plays the French on mobile. I mean, the high tier French destroyers are really good on PC. They're definitely meta for competitive games. You'll see Mogadors and Play Bears and stuff like that, and clan battles and things like that. Very high DPM and very difficult to kill. Yes, Texas. Charles Martel versus Eugen Hipper. You mean in real life or in game? Eugen's the best of them in game. Get ready to receive, yes, 14 inches of freedom. Quite a lot of 14 inches of freedom, as a matter of fact. Unfortunately, I am very bottom tier. This is a tier 7 game. This is Gneisenau on the enemy team. Yeah. So Gneisenau hurts me. Like, just straight up hurts me. The 380 millimeter guns just are punishing. I don't think the Hipper class ships were very good ships. Right. I mean, their service record was okay. They were very heavy. They were very, very overbuilt for their armament, for what they were. So, like a lot of the German ships of the late 30s, they were just kind of piggy. For 8-inch guns, I mean, they were enormous cruisers for the armament that they packed. Which made them kind of, yeah, I don't know. Don't think really many of the Kriegsmarine ship designs are all that good. The destroyers are awful, just straight up terrible. Like almost the destroyers were pretty poor. The Steinhorst and Gneisenau were good designs, honestly, and maybe the Deutschlands as well. But in general, I mean, the Hippers didn't really cover themselves in glory in their active service careers. Data, do you have thoughts on the Hipper class?
way too large for what they offered. Over-engineered engines. Blücher made a total embarrassment of itself.
Yeah, Beluga is obviously just like that.
And, well, Eugen is sticking its ass out of the water till today, so, I mean, they last.
That's true. Yeah, Eugen has shown remarkable resilience. It is really, like, Eugen is actually, like, something that people go take dive trips to go dive the Eugen wreck.
Yes.
It's one of the few, I think it's the only major Second World warship wreck that you can dive without having to have specialty equipment. You know, that you can recreationally dive. Well, I mean, you could snorkel it because part of it's sticking up out of the water.
I mean, yeah, you can just swim around it. You don't even need to dive.
Oh, my fellow Austrian, my fellow Wiener. He just got splatted. There's a lone Congo. He's just off hanging around. That guy needs a paramedic, by the way, after he just.
I need intelligence data.
All right, let's see here. So Congo's quick. Oh, whole bunch of ships just lit up. Deutschland's were great, severely lacking in AA. I mean, if you can't, every single ship designed and built before the Second World War was lacking in AA. I mean,
Yes,
there is
that's
no such.
just
Yeah.
how they are.
The only difference was were you modernized enough with more AA or not? I mean, the Royal Navy ships were grossly lacking in AA, as was demonstrated early on in the Pacific conflict. Heck, was demonstrated in the Mediterranean. I mean, they really suffered from German air power. This is going to be a problem.
It's just important to keep in mind that, like all the interwar ships, no one expected like TVs to be a thing, or
Exactly.
even like air power to be such an important factor.
Yeah.
Those ships were built to fight ships, and that's it.
And it didn't. I mean, air power wasn't a thing until. I mean, look at the aircraft that were flying off of aircraft carriers in 1938. You know, I mean, okay, Swordfish was the best torpedo bomber, right? You didn't even have B5. You didn't have monoplane, long-range monoplanes, even in Navy service, really. The Japanese were just introducing them. Hey, VP Ball, welcome. Yeah, Monday. Everybody sleeps in. Does Monday is like the weird day. The rapid increase in power of naval aviation was not. Could not have been predicted, probably.
Requesting support.
I mean, just the capabilities of the airplanes, the range just dramatically increased. The shells at night are big and bright when fired from Texas. Oh my god. Do you live in Texas, Swan? Is that your, is this the thing here? Do not know how I did not splat that Königsberg. Mr. Weeds. Okay, alright. Have you been to visit the Texas? The museum? I guess, I mean, right now it's not visitable because the ship is under maintenance and COVID and everything, but have you been before? Did we catch him?
Oh, I'm jealous of that.
This magic Königsberg. Oh my lord. Yes.
That's not how my Königsbergs
No.
worked.
My Königsberg has never bounced a shell ever.
Like,
Spent the night on Lexington. That sounds kind of cool, actually.
isn't that like a Boy Scout thing? Spending nights on those ships?
Yeah, I think in the US it's very popular for the states that have them. I need to splat one of these cruisers. Was the York who I citadelled up before? I citadelled him up earlier. Oh, we are not doing well here. This Königsberg, this magic Königsberg. You would like to go to the US just to see all the warships? Yeah, there's a huge number of them, right? I mean, basically every major American port city has a museum ship. So, you know, you can visit any American city that has a port, pretty much, and you're gonna find a museum of somebody. Okay, our Duke of York is going to kill this guy. Please, please kill him. God dang, I do not want to have to waste salvos on this guy. There.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
I'm gonna get punished hard enough by this Gunai's now here, so I literally cannot do anything to Gunai's now if he pushes me. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take a quick break for a second because Dog is very unhappy in my office and would like to leave. Dog has had enough. She doesn't want this. She does not want to have to listen to the stream anymore. I think she pressed the don't like button on YouTube. Which, by the way, please don't be like the dog. Please press the like button on YouTube. That would be nice. Thank you. All right, hold on. I'm gonna let my dog out for just a second here.
I mean, you can do more stuff in Japan, Canadian. You can visit, like, the Yamato Museum in Kyoto, isn't it?
Yeah, the Yamato Museum. It's supposed to be awesome.
Yes. I mean, the Yamato replica they have, that's just spectacular.
I mean, also, like, Japan is just...
Yeah, Japan in general.
I mean, Japan in general is a cool place to visit. There's lots of awesome history and... Like, culturally, it's just a very interesting place. Right? So... Beyond... you know, naval history stuff. Those are Gunai's now torpedoes. I just... These four... Oh, those are Shotsuyu torpedoes. The 14-inch guns just don't do enough damage. Like, I just do not have enough pen to really hurt Gunai's now here. And the 380s, on the other hand, go right through me. The 380s... Yeah, see, it's just full pins. Every time he shoots me, it's just like those 380s just punch right through the ship. Just keep disengaging here along the side. I know the Shotsuyu is here, and he's going to torp again. So I just have to be smart.
The ship is on fire.
Ouch, 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 ouch. No bully. So I'm gonna attempt to turn. There you go, I have to put out 2 fires. I'm gonna attempt to turn next time he fires at me. I don't want to get torped. Okay, he fired. Yeah, I needed a turn to get out of the path that his torpedoes would be taking, but unfortunately, not gonna happen. I can't do anything because Gunai's now can just absolutely run me down. Right, I can't run away from it. That's just a pretty bad matchup for Texas. That being said, I mean, if you're Texas and you drag your Gunai's all the way out to the back corner, you would hope your team could win this game. So far, that's a no dice. Maybe this Byron kills the Oklahoma. I think a Marblehead's dead here too, though. It's well played by the Gunai's now, though. I mean, he never gave me an easy broadside to shoot, where I could have smashed him. Canadian, you've been to Haida and Belfast. I have never seen Haida. I've seen Belfast. I've never seen Haida. You're in contact with a recruiter for the U.S. Navy. Yeah. See the world.
Yeah, Belfast is the only ship I've been to. There's just not that much in and around Germany.
I mean, I've gotten to travel a lot, so I've seen a bunch over the years. Belfast for sure. I've seen Aurora as well.
No, yeah, and you've been to
Yeah, I spent a fair amount of time in Russia. A bunch of the American ones at various points over the years. I'm trying to think of what else kind of interesting ones. I did not see Mikasa when I was in Japan. I kind of wish I had, but I did not see Mikasa. And so,
where's the Kutuzov?
Kutuzov is on the Kutuzov is on the Black Sea.
Oh, okay.
I've never been down there. That's a long way from where I lived in Russia, so.
Yeah. I mean, St. Petersburg just has a war, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of other stuff like the Peter and Paul Fortress is really cool. I mean, the kind of like it's a bit like Museum Island in Berlin, except military-ish type stuff. The Peter and Paul Fortress. But yeah, Aurora is the only like proper museum ship there, which is a pretty cool ship.
Oh yeah, armored cruiser.
Your great grandfather fought in World War II. Yeah, my grandparents. I'm a generation older than you probably, so both of my grandparents fought in the Second War, and my great grandfather fought in the First World War and in the Russian Revolution.
What is it with German cruisers surviving broadside battleships?
I don't understand this Nuremberg as well. The obligatorily exploding Nuremberg. He's lived all the way through. I feel bad for our Bayern. He's played pretty well. I mean, depending on where you live in the world, VV Vol, I think it's quite probably like very likely that all of your great grandparents were involved in the war in some way, especially if you lived in Europe or in Southeastern Asia.
Actually, only one of my grandfathers was involved. The other one was born in 1931.
Yeah, so like right in the like age gap window where you're too young.
Yeah, and he was like in the exact age window that was kinda forgotten.
Yeah.
So he was lucky to not get drafted into the Volkssturm too.
Yeah, they were the ones who basically had to rebuild kind of like society after the war, though, right? I mean, they became the generation, especially in Germany. At least.
Yeah, definitely.
Here in Austria as well. I mean, that were basically the ones responsible for building a new country, basically out of the rubble. Our Bayern played really well, by the way.
Oh yeah, he tried his best.
No. By heritage, no, Swan, no. By heritage, not by nationality. My family immigrated after. Yeah, hey, HMS Hood, hi, welcome to the stream. Both plane mechanics, but in different theaters, yeah. Yeah, this unfortunately, Texas in a Tier 7 game, you just get bullied. This Gneisenau played really well, by the way. Actually, we should just compliment him. Like, if you're the top, especially if you're Gneisenau and you're the top tier battleship, you need to bully like this guy did. He did a really good job. Apparently, I was a moron, according to the Marblehead. Sure.
The enemy is about to win.
Yeah, it's a defeat. Oh, it is. Anyways, yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wipe this Texas game off. It did not come through for us. A navigator in the RCAF. Flying in what? If it was in Bomber Command, that is, those guys had just awful life expectancy. Bomber Command was miserable. That was really, it was one of those things where they didn't even speak about, they didn't publicize the figures because the loss ratio for the crews was so high in Bomber Command. One of the, certainly on the Allied side, one of the worst casualty rates of the war for any type unit. The night bombing was just terribly dangerous. It turns out that flying complicated high performance aircraft into very dangerous situations at night when you can't see and you have very limited navigation aids of the time was quite dangerous. Why are there always still carriers? Carriers are always the last things to die in World of Warships. They live forever. They're a permanent part of the game. All right, let's play something haven't played in a little while. Let's play Nelson. Speaking of Royal Navy, could throw Nelson in here. I don't think I've played Nelson on stream in ages. Yikes, Phoebe Bowl. That is crazy. That is insane, actually. A 4v4 carrier-only game. I mean, I don't really play carriers, so it doesn't sound all that exciting to me. It's just on a huge map. Yeah. Actually, there's something I kind of want to make a video on the like history channel, not on this gaming channel, but my history channel. Kind of want to make a video. There's this. Cheers, Alan. Thanks for joining, man. Thanks for hanging out. I know it's late for you, so thank you.
See you around.
I kind of want to make a video about the bat bombs, the ASMN2 American bat bomb, because I think this like precision weapon stuff. Most people know the Fritz X, because it sank Roma and damaged Warspite, and was the Germans used it. But the American glide bomb, quote unquote smart glide bomb that they introduced about a year later, was like active radar homing. Actually, it was a fire and forget weapon. It wasn't self-propelled, so it was a glide bomb. But there was like ship strikes over 20 kilometers with it away. They dropped it from privateers from PBYs. But because it didn't kill like a battleship, it's much less known than say like the Fritz X's are. But in terms of like the level of sophistication and everything, it was much more advanced. The first truly active radar homing anti-ship weapon. Is this a tier 9? That's tier 8. It's not too bad. You just have to be smart. No, there's no 16-inch guns. No, there's Colorados. Okay. You almost weren't born if it wasn't for that helmet. Yeah, it's crazy how little things in like your parents' or grandparents' life changes. Like, my grandparents are from two extraordinarily different backgrounds and half a world apart and wouldn't have met if it wasn't for the war. I mean, literally at that time in, like, 1946 or something, people weren't traveling those distances. People in those cultures weren't meeting each other. The guided bombs. No. I was talking about the ASMN2s. Let's see if there's a Wikipedia page for these. I'll link it here. These. That is what I'm talking about. That. Sorry, didn't mean to have the double glitch, sir. Some Malfeas cutting across. We have AP loaded. This is why I always like to start with AP on Nelson or any of the Royal Navy battleships, is just in case you catch a cruiser that kind of is just not paying enough attention early on in the game. Yeah, there you go, 11k. I mean, I know the HE is nasty, and we're going to use the HE a lot in this ship as the game goes on, but I do like that chance to, like, just smash a target of opportunity early on. Carrier spotted something for me. I mean, that Amalfi is a hurting puppy now, and he doesn't get a heal, so... We did half his health, basically, or a third of his health. The bats with incendiary bombs. No, I know that's a different bat bomb thing. No, I meant the weapon was actually nicknamed the Bat. If you look at the picture, I linked the wiki entry for it or whatever. You can see that kind of looks very bat-like. They tried to use them for ground attack as well as at bridges in the Burma Theater and stuff like that. But the early raiders were so easily confused by ground clutter and stuff like that. But it was actually an effective anti-shipping weapon. Ooh. One more like and we're at 20 likes for today, guys. So if anybody's watching the stream, you like the stream, you haven't hit like, if you can hit it, that would be awesome. Let's see if we can push. I kind of want to... This Rishi is taking a lot of damage here. Let's see if we can kind of... I want to pile on. He's burning at the moment, though. So let's see if he puts out the fires here. This Torp's coming too. Man, he's in serious trouble. I'm just waiting. I'm still unspotted, so I'm in no hurry.
I actually wasn't aware that the US had also their own, like, guided bomb.
What'd you say?
I mean, everyone knows the bat. Everyone knows Fritz X,
Yeah.
but well, not my usual field, like bomb armaments.
That HE is so nasty. I mean, Swan, I think that's pretty typical for most sort of combat veterans. And you'll rarely find people who are super outspoken, you know, go into a lot of detail about their combat service. War's pretty awful for everybody involved in it. The motto for the Military History Museum here in Austria is actually that wars belong in museums, which I actually think is an interesting way of looking at it. Like, it's certainly something that people study and look at and everything like that, and it shaped human history a lot, but yeah, having it be in a museum is probably the best place for it to be. There's that Richelieu. So I'm not too worried about being HE spammed in Nelson. Just because I have the super heal, right? So I'm just gonna kind of... I know there's an anchorage over here trying to HE spam me. Oh man, that poor Richelieu is dead. He's on fire. Yeah, he's dead. Legitimate question. Okay. We'll see if I have a legitimate answer. How do Austrians look at World War II? Well, that's a long answer. I should clarify. I've lived in Austria a long time. I'm not Austrian. I'm not an Austrian citizen. So you know, my viewpoint on it's a bit of like still. I didn't go to elementary school here or something like that. As more as it's a German war, for sure. Though I mean, there's quite a lot of recognition of the Austria's responsibility, Austrian participation in it. I think there's a video that Schwarzenegger put. He was talking about American politics, but Schwarzenegger posted something about growing up with his father and the men that were around him that had lived through the war, and it's that part is quite interesting. You know, from his perspective, growing up as a young man in Austria, his father had been a war veteran. But Austria for sure has been slower than Germany for the denazification, for the say returning of art and proceeds and stuff like that that were taken by the Nazis, as opposed to Germany. I would say in general was slower than Germany, and it's still been slower than Germany. I mean, it was like just recently that some of the most famous pieces of art were returned, like within the last 10 years.
I mean, the Allies had a big effect on
this, yes,
on how Germany acted after the war.
So it also like to understand sort of it, like the Allies' attitude towards Austria as well. You need to look at a map and see what Austria looks like and where it's located.
And not call it Australia.
Yeah. Austria was Austria's basically, it's either the first eastern country or the last western country as you go from west to east, and it, because it runs like on the east of the Alps, between the Danube and the Alps, it basically creates a bulge between the Warsaw Pact countries and the NATO countries. So it was very important that Austria be sort of neutral and neutralized. so for example, the Austrian constitution is signed by all the allied powers. So Austria is not like Switzerland where it's neutral by choice. Austria is neutralized by law. It's unusual in that format. And so the idea that Austria wasn't super responsible for the war and was like this neutral, spies haven, third man era kind of thing, especially the city of Vienna, was really important. Because either way, if it was fell under Warsaw Pact control or under NATO control completely, then it would have created a very like big geographic jut for one or the other, like having soldiers directly, I don't know, like south of Bavaria or directly in the heart of between what is now modern Czech Republic and Slovakia. So a lot of it was politics after the war. And Vienna was originally split like Berlin. So Vienna was three-part city, and it wasn't until 1955 that the Soviets were fully out of Austria. So it was like Berlin. I mean, if no wall was built or anything like that, but there was a Soviet section, a French section, UK, and an American section of the city. And if you watch The Third Man, the Orson Welles movie, The Third Man, you can get a view for... It was actually filmed in Vienna at that time. You can get a view for... It's like one of Orson Welles' most famous films. A view for what life was like and what the politics and stuff of the time. Does that answer your question? It's a sort of long-winded... We did 95k in this game. It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. Data, this was not a very exciting game.
Not really, but you had time to talk.
About Austrian post-war politics. Yeesh. Has there been a new Austrian nationalism with separation and banning of Austria ever becoming a German state? I mean, that always was, right? I mean, in that sense, like a large source of the conflict of, so remember that Prussia and Austria fought a number of wars in the late 19th century, and things kind of stabilized eventually after that. But I would say that there was the viewpoint of, is Berlin the capital of the German people or is Vienna the capital of the German people, right? And the Prussians sort of settled that by... for 900 years it had been Vienna was effectively the capital of German-speaking people in the world, right? Because that was where the Habsburg seat was. And then in the 19th century, Prussia swung the balance of power and Berlin effectively became the capital of the German-speaking peoples. And with the founding of the German Empire, Bismarck kind of bringing everything together. I don't know, Data, what's your feel on that? You grew up with your German history education. How do you guys see it?
I mean, like the time around Bismarck is actually quite important topic. But they concentrate more on, like in that part, how Bismarck managed to shape the nation, and really everything before that never was that relevant. And I mean, from Bismarck, it's pretty much go directly into a bit of World War One. Weimar Republic is big topic. I mean, of course, because it like paved the ground for the Third Reich, and then that's the other really big topic.
Yeah. No, Swan's
the
asking
shaping.
if Austria had a chance to join back and become part of Germany. No, I mean, I don't.
No.
There are a few, sort of like these, neo-Nazi type or pan-German nationalist types, but I mean, I think that most Austrians would. I mean, if Germany wanted to be part of Austria and be ruled by Vienna, I think maybe they'd go along with it, but not the other way around.
And that's not going to happen.
Exactly. So no, I don't think I don't think there's much of any kind of a push for that.
No, but there's no real interest for that.
No.
Like Germany's not interested in that, and Austria probably not. So why?
It's not actually like, I don't know. I don't think they're. In some ways, they're very culturally similar. At least parts of Germany are culturally similar to Austria. But the Catholic Protestant split is a big thing, and you know, Austria is much more shaped by Eastern Europe than Germany is, for example.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it was Austria-Hungary for quite some time,
Yeah.
and that influence is undeniably there.
The way the language is spoken, the food that's eaten, you know, that kind of stuff, for sure. And just sort of cultural attitude towards things. Austria is very, I would say, more relaxed than Germany, if you would, Data. It's a little more Italian or Slavic in attitude towards some things, if you know what I mean.
That's really possible, but like Germany is really not this like everywhere is the same.
Yeah.
There are big regional differences that I think people underestimate when looking from the outside into Germany. And there's this cliche Bavarian German, like with Lederhosen, beer and pretzels, and Oktoberfest, of course.
But the Lederhosen, see, the funny thing is, I think of Lederhosen as like an Austrian thing. Like Germans, I never see Germans wear Lederhosen, but like Austrians will unironically, like in Vienna, just wear Lederhosen and go to. Like,
yeah, I mean, you got that in Bavaria, but
that's true.
Really, not anywhere else.
Even in
It's a
Bavaria,
thing.
even in Bavaria, I've only seen it when people are like in an event or something like that. Well, I'll be like on the U-Bahn here, and there's just be some like 45-year-old guy wearing Lederhosen.
I mean, you have those people in Bavaria too, just not in Munich, because Munich is really not a Bavarian city in that sense. It's really international by now, and like
Sorry,
it's
Swan,
the most it's the most common German city I think in Bavaria. Yeah. Meanwhile, like everywhere else, you really have these Urbayern. That's what I like to call it.
You got Lederhosen,
like this heavy dialect and stuff. But like where I am from, nobody cares about Lederhosen.
Yeah, Vivi Ball saying he got a pair of Lederhosen in Austria. Yeah, there's specialty stores in Vienna that sell them, like dress versions of them, and there's also this kind of like it's called Tracht, like this sort of like classic clothing type thing. There's definitely a form of it that is like wealthy landowner, I own a vineyard type kind of thing. There's a coat and everything. It's not generally with the leather pants, but with kind of similar look. And you'll see a lot of people at like festivals and stuff like that, or even in like the outskirts of Vienna in the suburbs that own like vineyards and stuff like that wear them. And certainly. I think Data should talk about Bielefeld. No.
Oh, that's really nothing.
There's nothing else going on. Nothing else going on in this game to do other than talk about that. So, anyways, yeah. So I own, I own a pair of I own some Tracht for like events and stuff like that. So I go to fall festivals and stuff like that. I'll wear it. I went to a wedding where that was the wedding attire for everyone. That was interesting. For sure, it was at a vineyard. It was super nice.
I mean, if you want to have like real proper Lederhosen or real proper Trachten,
super expensive.
Not cheap. It's like
no,
that stuff is super expensive. If you want to have proper Lederhosen or proper dirndl as a woman, holy macaroni, that's expensive.
No, I have not watched Woman. Yeah, especially like the big ones here to have the leather be like deer leather or something like this, but people hand them down over generations too. Especially in the mountain regions, like in Tyrol or something like that, they will hand them down over generations. No, I have not watched Babylon Berlin. I don't know who was asking here, but no, I haven't watched it.
This one, yeah, I watched the first season, but it really didn't strike my interest.
All right, so this I think I can use tier 9 ships now, right? 5 epochs. Okay. 480,000.
I'm still on the first set in there.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just have some missions clicking, right? So I just do these on the side slowly as we do them. All right, I got a couple of games. Let me play, I want to play something kind of fun that I don't play very often on stream. Like, a lot of stuff is pretty regularly played on stream. Anything that stands out that I haven't played on stream very much? The low-tier Soviet cruisers, maybe?
You could grind the European DDs.
That was
Maybe
my...
Bliska?
Oh, you know what? I have not played Bliska in forever. Let's do that. Let's play Bliska. Just because it's a museum ship, it's an awesome one. What is... Because this is my DD build for Friesland, Smaland, etc., right? So I got Adrenaline Rush, I've got... And the sort of standard DD skills over here. Yeah, let's try it. I don't have the range with this, with Blizz, but we'll see.
What is the normal range for Blizz? I don't own it. I don't know.
Normal range for Blizz is... What is it?
That's enough. You don't want more.
12 kilometers, yeah. Probably don't. It used to be like a great like stealth spam ship, but I don't think it's anything like that anymore, unfortunately, with the new changes.
No. That got changed when they removed open water stealth firing.
You got a deer leather one? Those are super expensive. Good lord.
Yeah, I don't own any like leaderhorse or something. And like where I'm from in Germany, like Carnival is quite a big thing, but like my family never was involved in it. And otherwise we have Schützenfest, which is the premier excuse to drink alcohol.
For sale currently on our marketplace here in Vienna. So hold on, put this here. This is like Craigslist or eBay or something like this, like your local sales stuff. I don't know what do you describe it as? Like good, like person-to-person sales, like in person. So there are currently, you can see how much they are, 562 pairs of lederhosen, or roughly related to lederhosen, that are sale in Vienna alone. It gets a lot bigger if you cover the mountain region. The mountain regions of Austria are their own place. They existed a time that in a land that time forgot. But yeah, it's a real thing. Like it's not something like it's not like a I don't know. It's like cowboy boots in Texas where you're like surprised by how many people wear them. You're like, this isn't real. Like people don't really wear cowboy boots and cowboy hats, and you go around and you're like, wait, how many of them do you actually see on a regular basis? It's the same way with Trachten here. Oh god, this guy. How did you know exactly where I was? That is annoying. It's a living heart as well.
Oh, yeah, that hurts. 80 bombs.
Yeah, we're dodging. Just dodge. You just dodged the grass as well.
Ooh.
Just dodge.
That was a good just dodge.
Can't even see them. They're directly over me. So for you guys that don't know, Löwenhart absolutely the bombers really hurt destroyers. I'm not using my repair just in case I take additional damage for any reason. I want to kill these planes off.
I kind of wish they'd given Bliska defensive AA just for the history.
Wish they'd given Bliska anything to be a little bit better. It's been, unfortunately, power crept into oblivion and they haven't.
Yeah, but like defense AA would be so fitting.
Yeah, it would be. It really would be fitting. A very proud service career.
Oh yeah, Bliskowitza is amazing.
They were really good ships, actually. He didn't bring his rockets to me. There's Warspite, Akatsuki. I think they've only got 3 ships over here. I think. I'm gonna get in the cap here now. I have support. If this Akatsuki gets spotted, look what I got behind me. So I need to go ahead and push up a little bit here. Range on these is 8, right? Yeah. I have to remind myself the range of my torpedoes, so I haven't played this in a while. He's back. Go away. Yep, I fooled him with the speed juke. Now we speed up. I should smoke. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I should just smoke here. Ouch, ouch, he landed one finally. See how much damage those stupid things do?
Yep, that's what a living hut does.
I just wanted to be. I didn't want to smoke and be in range of the Akatsuki, so I just made sure I pushed myself a little bit further back. Now I'm gonna use the smoke to make sure I cap. I'm gonna spread the smoke out a little bit. Hey, we got a fire on our first shovel. I should be out of range of the Akatsuki as well. So I get this cap here now. That bomb did 4,000 plus damage. Luvenhut is so nasty against destroyers of this tier. Those HE bombs are just ridiculous. I have no idea why they allow. See, there's the Akatsuki torps. I knew they would be coming. Our poor Omaha. Oof. Tough beat there. Oh, no, he's coming back. Let's see if we can get... Let's at least make him fly the bombers over a lot of ships. Anything I can do to, like, further slow the bombers down. That's good. I think... Are these guys pushing? If they turn in towards the cap, they'll run into the torpedoes. Come on, good eyes now. Help me. This is so much fun. Just the most fun anyone can have playing a video game. And
Yeah,
honestly,
this is very unfortunate.
honestly, I'm kind of lucky because I dodged a few of them, right? Like I'm.
Oh, you could have been dead for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. I outspot the Akatsuki. That's kind of rough. Yeah, Vietnam was a terrible conflict.
Why is that Akatsuki spotted?
He's firing his guns currently.
Why would you do that?
Not really sure. The problem is I've lost a ton of HP.
Yeah, you can't engage in that position.
Yeah. So I'm really in a bad position here now. You gotta remember that Akatsuki's spotting is actually pretty trash.
Well, yeah.
I heard airplane engines and I just had like the shakes there. Look at him, he's coming back again.
Of course. He wants to kill you.
I mean, it's what I would do too, but jeez.
Oh no, he actually... Is he going for the donkey?
Ah, he's going for the Dunkirk. Not a big fan of the situation I find myself in here. I so wish I had more HP. Where is that Akatsuki? Okay, somebody tries to sneak back around that way. By the way, this guy's clan is Oof, which is about the most perfect name for having to play Destroyer in a game. Ah, there's the Akatsuki. Akatsuki, buddy, you should probably, like, invest in some camouflage and a concealment expert captain. He's not running camouflage, by the way. His detection's like 7-something.
Why would he do that? I never get that.
I'm gonna farm.
And I mean, you should have a 10-point commander when you reach tier 7. So you can definitely run
Wait,
concealment.
I was the one spotting the clinic? Oh no, he's just in smoke. I was like, what the heck? Ah, I caught that to grass. Oh, can our CV come back and spot? I wish. There's no one to shoot all of a sudden. There's a Koenig over there as well, I know. And I can't shoot him. There he is. Oh, I got a fire on the Warspite. I think those were CV torps. At least the fire chance is really good on Pliskovica.
Maybe the grass torps?
Unusual.
Not sure.
I mean, I have no spotting on this side. Organize now should be coming around and spotting this Koenig. Oh, please, please. How is Organize now not spotting the Koenig? There he is. Okay. I was gonna say he's even on fire, so he's for sure like high detection range. Alright, 9 seconds. Get some more smoke off.
WW1 silnika włączone.
And let's get undetected. Honestly, I should probably just... Yeah, I'm gonna have to gun this guy down. Do it from safe range here, but... I think he's gonna kill... I think our, Oh, double fire there. That's pretty helpful. I don't know if the fire chance is better than I remember it being. Oh, no! No, 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 no! Go away! Just dodge, just dodge, just dodge, just dodge. There's good torps again. Okay, so the Akatsuki's somewhere here now.
That.
Yeah, what are the blue shells, red shells? Yeah, the legendary captains on the PC version. We are trying our best here. I really wish I had defensive AA, by the way.
Yeah, that's just a tier 6 CV.
I know. Well, but it's live and hide.
Oh yeah, it hurts especially badly.
Yeah. Wait, who the heck is in C? Did the Akatsuki...
Akatsuki moved through.
Yeah, okay, we can go kill Akatsuki now. He's actually decently low on HP.
He's isolated. The CV should actually just go and kill him.
Yeah, but our CV's not paying very much attention.
Where are the CV planes?
I don't know. Is he AFK?
Looks like it. I don't see any planes on the map.
Well, he's moving.
He was spotted. Is he manually controlling his ship right now? I don't know.
No idea. I feel like it's a pretty good Buscavizzi game, by the way, despite the fact that the CV has been annoying.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Oh, he's coming back again. No, 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 no. I want to turn my AA off. Maybe he'll drop the Gunais now and leave me alone. Alright. Katsuki from this range. Wait, what? Rude? You're using your guns? You're a Japanese torpedo boat. You're supposed to automatically just run away and never use your guns.
That's not good.
Exactly. I mean... The problem is... Okay, he's dead now.
Zatopiliśmy wrogi niszczyciel.
Alright, I'm gonna have to use my smoke
Yikes.
I'm gonna have to use my smoke to cap, I guess. I mean, we killed the destroyer, so that's good.
Problem rozwiązany.
Hey Alex, do I have the Alabama? I do have the Alabama. Let me see about playing it next. Welcome, by the way. Thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Alright, cheers, Data. Thanks for hanging out.
Objęła prowadzenie.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was fun.
For German history afternoon, it was interesting. Oh god,
Chat,
this guy.
have a good evening, good day, wherever you are.
Bye, Data.
See you around. Goodbye.
Iowa class. Alabama, South Dakota class. Play meatball set. We'll see. I mean, we're getting close up to my dinner time as well here, so. 20 likes. Woohoo! Thank you guys. Thanks for all the support today. I know Monday is always kind of the slow day, but 20 likes is super nice. Alright. Pride of the Polish Navy. This is a pretty good Błyskawice game. a little bit busy doing just a little bit of everything in this game. A little bit of torpedoing, a little bit of hunting the destroyer,
Zwycięstwo jest na wyciągnięcie ręki.
an awful lot of dodging Löwenhardt trying to nuke me. Not a bad game. Your internet is beyond bad today, Al. I'm sorry to hear that. It's 1 p.m. for you? Yeah, it's 7 p.m. here, so. No, go away, go away, go away, go away. Planes die, please. Ha ha ha. We have lived. We have survived. That carrier threw a ton of planes at us. Really lucky on the first couple of drops. He had one bad drop early in the game. It probably would have died if he had managed to land that one. Yeah, that carrier, the Löwenhardt is so nasty against destroyers. Really, really, really nasty against destroyers. You saw each of those HE bombs does like 4,000 damage each when they land.
Bitwa kończy się za 5 minut.
You're 2 hours late to school, that's not good. I wish my AA was better. I wish it did anything. Alright, so here's the goal now. The goal is to stay alive and not die here. But I don't think he's gonna drop me. I don't think the carrier had... Yeah, he's running away. So we lived, guys. I somehow lived through this game. I wonder if we can actually kill the carrier. That would be ultimate. Nope, he turned. Somebody else is gonna get the kill, I think. There's a lot of shells going for him. Yeah, the York got him. Woo! That was a tough game. This is why I said I play destroyers less than the other classes, because I feel like they are, like, every game is like just complete sweat fest to try to stay alive, especially with the era of carriers. Was our carrier he wasn't AFK, he just didn't do anything. I think, guys, Alex asked, we can play, Alex, if you come on the stream on Thursday and I'm playing Warships again on Thursday, I'll play Alabama for you. It's actually like, I'm gonna grab some food. It's 7 p.m. here. So generally it's about when I wrap up the stream. So thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks everybody for hanging out, all the likes and on all the support on the videos. I think on the gaming channel here now, we're up to like 650 subs or something like that, which is pretty awesome. So thanks. Yeah, Alex, just remind me on Thursday. I'll be back streaming Warships on Thursday. Tomorrow is War Thunder. So, you know it's going to be just atrocious. I will die a lot. Flock Panzers everywhere. Anyways, all right, cheer you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. And yeah, War Thunder tomorrow afternoon. Bye.